place where you can ground down on your sit bones. Sit up nice and tall. And just start bringing your attention to your breath. So notice how air enters in through your nose as you inhale. And keep the focus at the tip of the nose as you exhale. Take your full inhale in. Feel your exhale leave. Take a few more cycles of breath here, just creating a foundation. This time, as you inhale in fully through the nose, but then feel your belly really fill up. And as you exhale, feel the belly lower. And let the next few cycles of breath follow the belly. This time, place one hand on your belly, one hand on your heart. As you inhale, feel the belly rise, then the chest rise. And exhale, feel both lower at the same time. And then continue that pattern. Inhale, belly rise, chest rise. Exhale, both lower. And then drop your hands and see if you can still continue. Belly, chest, rise, and then allow everything to lower. And then allow your breath now to fall into a natural rhythm that will work for you, that you can keep with you throughout your practice. And then begin to make some movement. So connecting breath and movement. Begin by just tipping the right ear and right shoulder together. Take a few cycles of breath. And then as you exhale, bring the chin to chest. And switch over to your left side. Take a full cycle of breath. And then on your next exhale, back into center and go over to your right side. And flow back and forth at the pace of your breath. If you want, you can start getting a little flowy with it. So when you bring the right ear and right shoulder together, maybe you bring your left arm across your left ear and then roll the chin to chest. Left hand comes to the outside of the left hip, right arm comes parallel to the big ear. And then as you exhale, chin to chest and switch over to the right side. And then start flowing a little bit here with your breath. And you can skip any of this, you can stay in stillness. And finish whatever side you're on, and then meet back into neutral. Sitting up nice and tall. Awesome. From here, reach your arms up overhead. And then as you exhale, make some cactus arms and look up. Come on up as you inhale. Straight arms. Cactus arms as you exhale. Look on up. One more time, straight arms. And then cactus arms as you exhale. Beautiful. Come on up. And then fold forward. And when you're ready, slowly start making your way into a tabletop pose. So rolling over onto your shins. Placing the knees underneath the hips, hands are spread nice and wide underneath the shoulders. When you're ready, drop your belly, look on up, cow pose, tuck under your toes. And then exhale, chin in the chest, belly button into the spine. Warrior cat. Find your cow as you inhale. Cat as you exhale. Flowing here at the pace of your breath. So maybe you start slowly by tucking the tailbone under and then working your way up the spine until the chin touches the chest. And then slowly unrolling the spine, one vertebra at a time. Or you can flow fluidly. There's no right or wrong. And always feel free to make some movements from side to side. And then bring the big toes together, knees come wide, or they can be together too if that's your jam tonight. And find your child's pose. So knowing that you can always come back into this child pose at any time during your practice. It's just a great reset. And anytime I cue a flow, you may skip it and find yourself in child's pose, or instead of taking a downward dog, taking a child's pose. But knowing that I'll cue you when there's a few breaths left. And then slowly make your way back into tabletop. And then find your first plank pose. So top of a push-up. Hands are underneath the shoulders, toes are planted, pushing out through the heels. Might feel good to rock backwards and forwards. You can always drop your knees. Yogi's choice. And then when you're ready, lower down slowly and with control. Hands are underneath the shoulders, untuck the toes, lift the chin, lift the chest, cobra pose. Lower down slowly. Chin touches the mat. Inhale, come on up. Little cobra, maybe you come a little higher. And then lower down. As you inhale, come on. Maybe come up a little higher. Drop the shoulders, stay here. Maybe you go a little bit from side to side. Just a little movement. If it's too much, come down. And then when you're ready, lower down slowly. Tuck under your toes, push up, plank pose. And then downward dog. So first downward dog of the practice. If you want, you can make some movements by pedaling the legs out. And then as a collective, let's find some stillness and take one cycle of breath. As you inhale, bend your knees, come up on the balls of the feet. And then as you exhale, straighten the legs to the best you can do. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. And exhale, straighten. Take another cycle of breath. Take your full inhale. Walk your feet to the back of your hands as you exhale, forward fold. Beautiful. Find a halfway lift. Fold forward. Rooting down through your feet. Reach up, rise up. Arms come up high to the sky. Fold forward as you exhale. Halfway lift. Plant your hands, step back, plank pose. Lower down slowly. Baby cobra or higher. And then pushing back into downward dog. Two more breaths. And then reach your right leg high to the sky, three-legged downward dog. Bend your right knee. Take your right ankle over to the left side. If you want, you can look underneath your left armpit, dig into your right foot. But you don't have to. If you want, slowly start making circles with the knee. And reversing direction. And then find yourself in a three-legged downward dog. Step your right foot through to your hands, high runner's lunge. And then slowly drop your left knee down, untuck your left toes. Beautiful, low lunge here. So as you inhale, sink your right knee over your right ankle, feeling a gentle stretch in the left quad. And then find your runner's lunge or your low lunge again. And then this time tuck under your left toes and walk your left knee back just a smidge. Cool. Untuck your left toes. Take a full inhale as you exhale. Take your right knee over your right ankle. So see if you can deepen the stretch in your left quad a little bit more by creating the length. One more breath. And then slowly walk your hands back so that the bum is reaching towards your left heel and your right toes come up and right heel is planted. come up nice and tall, stay here, or fold forward. So you should get a nice little hamstring stretch. Beautiful. And then slowly make your way back into your low lunge. Tuck under your left toes, lift your left knee, high runner's lunge, look forward. Step right foot to meet left, plank pose. And then slowly take it through your flow. So if you're ready to up dog, go for it. Two more breaths. And then reach your left leg high to the sky, bend your left knee. Maybe look under your right armpit. Make some circles with the knee or the ankle. And then find yourself in your three-legged downward dog. Step your left foot through to your hands, high runner's lunge. Gently set your right knee down and tuck your right toes. When you're ready, sink the left knee over the left ankle for a little low lunge. Try to notice while you're here too how your left foot is planted onto the mat. And then notice too how your right knee is as well. Make sure that you're not wavering too much. And then slowly bring yourself into a low lunge. So bring the left knee over the left ankle, tuck under the right toes, and then walk the right knee back. Just a smidge. Untuck the right toes, and then when you're ready, sink the left knee over the left ankle. See if you can deepen your stretch in your right quad. One more breath. And then slowly walk your bum back to your right heel. Left toes come up nice and tall. You can stay here, or when you're ready, slowly walk your hands over your left leg. Beautiful. And then find yourself back into your low lunge. Tuck under right toes, have left foot meet right, plank pose. Lower down slowly if you're ready to chaturanga, hover. Or not. Find your back bend, and then meet in downward dog. Knowing if you have to take any other variation, I'm holding space, and I'll let you know when there's 2 breaths left. Two breaths. And then when your next exhale happens, walk your feet to the back of your hands, finding your fold. Find a halfway lift. Fold forward. Reach your arms up high to the sky as you inhale. Fold as you exhale. Find a halfway lift. Plant your hands. Right foot comes back. High runner's lunge here. Set your right heel down. Root down to your feet. Reach up, warrior one. Keep the bend strong in the knee. As you exhale, you're going to bring your hands down to the inside of the left foot and then rotate the torso towards the right side. Come wide-legged forward fold. And then make your way to framing your right foot. So slowly start guiding your hands to frame your right foot and come into a high runner's lunge facing the back of your mat. Cool. As you inhale, look, sink a little deeper, look up into a cow back. And then as you exhale, straighten your right leg, round your back like a cat. So flow here. Lunge with the cow back, straighten with the cat back. Doing this just a few more times. And then meet in a lunge. Set your left heel down, reach up, warrior one. Awesome. As you exhale, bring your hands down the center. And then keep on going, rotate so you're framing your left foot. Runner's lunge, top of the mat. And then step your left foot back to meet right, plank pose. Make a choice to take it through your flow or skip it and meet in downward dog. This will be a 3-breath down dog. And then walk your feet to the back of your hands, finding your fold. Your halfway lift. Fold forward. And then reach your arms up high to the sky. Full inhale. Fold as you exhale. Halfway lift. Plant your hands. Left foot comes back. High runner's lunge. Set your left heel down. Reach up. Warrior one. Rooting down. Take a full inhale. And as you exhale, come down center. Pause. Wide-legged forward fold. And then keep walking your hands to frame your left foot facing the back of your mat. High runner's lunge. Awesome. So, same thing here. As you inhale, flow forward into your cow back. Straighten your leg into your cat back. So take a few cycles of breath here. Finding gentle movement. And then slowly find some stillness in your high runner's lunge. Plant your right heel down, reach up, warrior one. All right, let's go back to where we started. So inhale, and then exhale, bring your arms down to the inside of the left foot, and come over and frame the right foot, high runner's lunge. Right foot meets left, plank pose. All right, yogis, make a choice. Take it through a flow or skip it and meet in downward dog. And then walk your feet to the back of your hands, finding your forward fold. Your halfway lift. Fold forward. Arms come up high to the sky as you inhale. Fold as you exhale. Halfway lift. Plant your hands, right foot comes back. Set yourself up. Warrior one. Cool. All right, reach your right arm forward, left arm back, adding your twist. Keep the bend strong. Reach your fingertips away from each other. Drop the left hand to the back of the right thigh. Right hand comes high to the sky. All right, take your full inhale because as you exhale, you're going to come down the right side of the mat and then frame your right foot. So full inhale. Exhale, come all the way down. Frame your right foot. And then when you're ready, reach up, warrior one. Beautiful. This time, reach your left arm forward, right arm back. Right arm to the back of the left thigh, left hand comes high to the sky. All right, take your full inhale, you gotta go back. Full inhale, and then as you exhale, come around, frame the left foot. Cool. Left foot meets right foot, plank pose. Take it through your flow, or skip it and meet in downward dog. One more breath left here. We're not going to do the full 5. And then walk your feet to the back of your hands, finding your fold. Your halfway lift. Fold forward. Here we go. Reach up, rise up, arms come up high to the sky as you inhale. Fold as you exhale. Halfway lift. Plant your hands, left foot comes back. Reach up, warrior 1 as you inhale. As you exhale, have your twist, left arm back, right arm, left arm forward, right arm back. Right arm to the back of the left thigh, left hand comes high to the sky. Take your inhale. As you exhale, bring yourself all the way around. Frame your left foot, set yourself up, warrior 1. All right, we're gonna do this a couple of times so you can get into your flow. So let's reach up as you inhale. Come forward, right arm comes forward, left arm comes back as you exhale. Inhale, exalted warrior. And then as you exhale, hands come down. Warrior 1 with the right arm forward. Add your twist, left arm forward, right arm back. Exalted warrior, left arm high to the sky, right hand back to the thigh. And then here we go. Cool. Come on up, warrior 1. Add your twist. Exalted warrior. And then one more time. Let's go all the way back. Inhale, warrior 1. Exhale to your dragonfly. Exalted. And this time, as you come forward, pause in the center, have a forward fold here. Find some stillness in your wide-legged forward fold. From here, walk your hands forward just a little bit so you can give yourself a pseudo flat back. Awesome. Have your left hand underneath your face and reach your right arm high to the sky. And then set your right hand underneath, or replace your right hand where your left hand is. Reach your left hand high. Awesome. Let's flow. So take a full inhale. As you exhale, left hand down, right arm high. Inhale. Exhale, right hand down, left hand high. And then one more time on both sides. And then find yourself in a point of stillness. And then slowly walk yourself so you're framing your right foot. And then step your right foot back to meet your left plank pose. And then slowly take it through your flow. Two more breaths. And then walk your feet to the back of your hands, finding your forward fold. Find a halfway lift. Fold forward. Rooting down through your feet. Reach up, rise up, arms come up high to the sky. Fold forward. Find a halfway lift. Step your right foot back. As you inhale, reach up, warrior one. Open up to warrior two here. Look out over your left fingertips. And then straighten your left leg. Drop your right hand to the back of your right thigh. Left hand comes high to the sky for reverse triangle. But try not to lock out any of your knees. Just have a strong foundation. Okay, let your left hand come to your left shin, right hand comes high to the sky for triangle pose. And some of you may want to come kind of halfway and hinge forward and come down. It's kind of all up to you what feels good. Hinging forward creates a little more space. If you have blood pressure issues, just take a peek at your left toes. One more breath. And as you exhale, set your right hand down and lift your left hand high to the sky. So now you're in a revolved triangle. If you want, you can bring your left hand to the back of your the small of your back. And then frame your left foot, bend into your left knee. Have your left foot meet right, plank pose. Take it through a flow, or skip and meet in downward dog. It'll be a 3-breath down dog. Okay, reach your left leg high to the sky. Take your left knee to your right elbow. All right. Left leg comes high to the sky. Take your left knee to your nose, round your back. Left leg comes high to the sky. Take your left knee to your left elbow. Shift forward. Left leg comes high to the sky. This time, take your left knee to your right armpit. And then straighten your left leg. So it's coming through your right hand and right leg. And then reach your right arm up for falling triangle. If you want, you can always flirt around with lifting your left leg. One more breath. Cool. As you exhale, set your right hand down. Slowly bring your left leg back into a 3-legged downward dog. And then step your left foot through to your hands. Plant your left foot. And then reach your right leg up, coming into a standing split pose. So keep your right foot activated. So your left leg isn't taking all of the weight. Drop your head. And then slowly bring your right foot to meet your left, forward fold. Find your halfway lift. Fold forward. Reach your arms up to the sky as you inhale. Fold as you exhale. Halfway lift. Plant your hands, left foot comes back. When you're ready, come up into your warrior one. Open up to your warrior two. Got all our ducks with us. Drop your left hand, reach your right arm high to the sky, straighten your right leg. Reverse triangle. All right. As you exhale, come in traditional triangle. So right hand to right shin, left hand high to the sky. You're doing great. And then slowly bring your left hand to the inside of your right foot. Right hand comes high to the sky for revolve triangle. Maybe the right hand comes to the low back. And then frame your right foot with your right hand. Right foot comes back to meet left plank pose. Take it through a flow or meet in downward dog. Being mindful that it's not a 3-breath down dog, that it is a 3-breath down dog. One more breath. All right, right leg high to the sky. Right knee, left elbow, come across body. Right leg comes high to the sky. Right knee to nose around the back. Right leg is high to the sky. Right knee, right elbow, shift forward. Right leg is high to the sky. Right knee, left armpit, take it up high. Set your right leg down. Plant your right hand and lift your left arm. Ball and triangle. Or rock star. Hey, if you're calling this rock star in your head, you can go ahead and give yourself some like horns, you know. Sorry, I'm just trying to have fun. One more breath. And then watch your left hand come down. Right leg comes high. And then bring your right foot through to your hands for your lunge. And then slowly start straightening your right leg as you lift your left leg. Standing split pose. And then slowly bring your left foot down to meet your right. Have your forward fold. A halfway lift. Fold forward. Step back into plank pose. And then lower the body down slowly. Okay. Bring the chin to the chest, bring the arms long behind you. And as you inhale, lift the chin, lift the chest. Maybe lift the arms, but keep the glutes relaxed. The tops of the feet are on the mat. And focus on keeping the shoulder blades sliding down and away from the ears. And then slowly release down. And then as you inhale, lift the chin, lift the chest, lift the arms, lift the legs. For a full locust. If you want, you can add a little movement here, maybe going from side to side. But keep the glutes relaxed. Maybe you flirt around with coming up a little higher. If you want, you can always grab the tops of the feet by bringing the heels into the glutes, pushing the feet into the hands. And then as you exhale, lower down slowly. Beautiful. Place your hands underneath your shoulders and slowly walk yourself up so you're in hands and knees. And then the heels, or the bum is on the heels. So you're in hero or rock pose. And then bring yourself so your right leg is bent and the right heels come to the left glute and the left leg is on top of the right. So you're in cow face or shoelace. But if this is too much, stack your legs like fire logs. Okay. And you might want to lift and adjust your bum. So come up, sit up nice and tall. Bring the right arm behind, left arm on top for cow face arms. If you want, you can go from side to side. Look up and fold forward. And slowly come up and release. But keep your legs how they are. So your right leg will stay on the bottom and you're going to bring your left leg behind you and set yourself up for pigeon pose. And make any adjustments that you need. So the more parallel the right shin is to the top of your mat, the deeper the stretch. So you can always bring the right heel close to the left. Tuck under your left toes and walk your left knee back. You've done this before. Come up nice and tall. And then when you're ready, you can come forward into a reclined pigeon pose, or you can skip it and stay up nice and tall, focusing on keeping the shoulders dropping down and away from the ears. Thirty more seconds left. And then when you're ready, slowly start bringing yourself back up into your pigeon pose. And then bring your left leg around to the outside of your right knee. Hug your left knee into your chest. Take your left hand behind you like a kickstand so you sit up nice and tall. Reach your right arm high to the sky. And then slowly twist to your left. So you can hug onto your left knee. You can hook your right elbow to the outside of the left knee. And you can keep your gaze to the left or slowly start rotating your gaze to look out over your left shoulder. One more breath. And then slowly come back into center. Set your left knee down. So now it's on the bottom and the right knee is on top in cow face legs. And if this is too much, you can always do the fire log. So the left leg is stacked on the bottom of the right. So Sit up nice and tall here, make any adjustments you need. And then bring your left hand behind you, right arm comes on top, cow face arms. Come up nice and tall. If you want to, you can sway from side to side a little bit. There's no rule saying there has to be absolute stillness. And then maybe you find yourself coming up nice and tall and then folding forward. One more breath. And then as you inhale, come on up. Slowly release. And then bring your right leg behind you. And set yourself up for pigeon pose on this side. Try to keep the shin the same way as you did on the right side. And then when you find that spot that works for you, tuck under your right toes and take your right knee long behind you. Come up nice and tall. And then make a choice. Do you want to stay here or do you want to fold forward? Knowing there's no right or wrong, you're doing what needs to be done for you. What works best for you. 30 seconds left. And then so slowly bring yourself up. Come up nice and tall. And then bring your right foot to the outside of your left knee. Bring your right hand to the back like a kickstand. Reach your left arm up and slowly twist to your right. Keep a nice straight spine. Keep your gaze to the right or slowly rotate so you're looking out over your right shoulder. One more breath. And then slowly come back into center. This time, bring both feet flat onto the mat. Hug your knees into your chest. Sit up nice and tall. And then tuck the chin into the chest. And lower down one vertebra at a time. Awesome. Okay, send your left leg long. Right leg comes up high to the sky so you can hug the right knee into the chest and then send the right leg high. Give yourself a nice hamstring stretch first. Keep both shoulders on the mat. Try not to do anything where you're reaching anywhere on your right leg where it's pulling your shoulders up and off. You want to try to keep your shoulders onto the mat so they externally turn. And then bend your right knee, make peace fingers. Hook your peace fingers around your right big toe. And as you inhale, straighten your right leg just so, but not so much that you're taking your right shoulder off of the mat. So keep your right shoulder connected as best can be. So some of us are going to have just little movements. Others of us are going to be able to straighten our right leg, no problem. I am the first. I have little movements. So bend the knee, and then straighten, and bend. And the next time you bend your knee, bring it into your chest, and just make some circles. And then reverse. And then bring your right leg high to the sky. One more time. Release your toes. And then bring your left leg high to the sky. And then bend both knees. Hug the knees into the chest. And then switch sides. So send your right leg long, left leg high. Just take a few cycles of breath here. And then bend into your left knee, make your peace fingers with your left big toe. Same thing here, bend deep so your shoulders touching the mat, and then inhale, straighten your left leg, just so. Don't allow your left shoulder to come up and off. And flow back and forth here at the pace of your breath. And the next time your left knee comes into your chest, leave the bend there. And then make some circles. And reverse direction. And then take your left leg high to the sky, release your grip. And then have your right leg meet your left high to the sky for your inversion. So if you have another inversion in your practice that you want to take, go there now. Even if you want to change it up and have a happy baby be your inversion, you can. Ever so slowly, start bending your knees. Bring the knees into the chest. Wrap your arms around your shins and give yourself a beautiful squeeze. Bring the nose to the knees. And I want you to scrunch all the muscles up. Everything. If you can tense it, tense the muscles together. And then on your exhale, slowly release. Bring your arms up overhead. Give yourself a full body stretch. And then bring your arms down to the side. And come into your Shavasana pose. Knowing that I am minding the time for you. And I will call you back. All right, yogis. Take whatever movements you need to take, but slowly make your way onto your right side. Stay on your right side for a few cycles of breath. And then use your left hand to push yourself up. Come into a seated pose. Hands can be on the knees, palms up or palms down, and just take a few cycles of breath here. Reach your arms up, bring them together in prayer. Pull them down to heart center, but pause at your third eye as a reminder to have loving thoughts. And pause at your lips as a reminder to have loving words. And then pause at your heart with a soft bow as a reminder to have loving actions towards yourself and towards others. The light and love in me acknowledges and honors the light and love in you. Namaste. Okay.